All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Marvin's Musings again. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Marvin's Musings and the daily GeoGuessr challenge. And so we're now on a 9-day streak, so let's go ahead and make it 10. Wow, finally it shows me the place immediately. Like, this is the fastest it's ever started. And I'm not going to complain at all. All right, a do not pass sign. We're following this truck up a hill. We have a hotel. All right, so Colombia, Premax. Do you have a website over here, maybe? Hello, ma'am. And do we have a website on this thing? Or do we have a road sign that tells us what road this is? Casablanca. Oh. And finally, a control city sign. Let's see what we have on here. All right, I kind of missed it. Let's look again. No, not this way, please. Right now, not here. All right, San Jose de something. Or Tonya. Oh, okay. There's Tonya. Straight ahead. So San Jose de something. San Miguel, Santa. All right. Let's just go here. Shoot, where's my mouse? Whew, 25 miles. Not bad. Starting out strong. Let's see if we can keep it up. We're really, all right. We're really liking the gas station aesthetic today. So somewhere in Mexico, obviously, we have Pemex. A whole bunch of Ford trucks. All right, so now let's see where in Mexico. Is this control city sign? Seems like it would be. Or maybe it's just a stop sign. Nope. All right. One step back and let's see what the sign says. All right, so this is Highway Durango, and this is Highway 45. So Durango is to the right, down to 45. To 40, here's the 45. All right, so Durango could be anywhere along here or anywhere this way. That seems to be going kind of far. All right, so let's see. Cinco de Mayo. We're not seeing the other names. Via Hidalgo is straight ahead, so we're intersecting the 45, and it's going to take us to Durango. If we would go right on the 45, the sun angle, could it be north of Durango then? I mean, it could be north of 40. I guess is the way to say it. Oh, all right. So we're here. Via Hidalgo, straight ahead. All right. So is there a gas station? Yeah. So here we. All right. Where's the start? Take me back to the start. Exact location of the start. It's right. It's right on this corner. All right. See, 5 feet, 7 yards, 5,000. All right. Man, this is going good. Are we getting another 320,000s in a row? That's or 320,000 plus days. That's and 2 5,000s yesterday. So see what we can get today. A 1 5,000 today so far. Now this is somewhere in Europe. Where they did not say. Not yet, anyway. I would like to see a sign. Does it have Cyrillic alphabet? It does not. So at least I didn't see any. I spoke too soon. It is all Cyrillic. To and all right, Nuvu. What? My Cyrillic reading skills are not very high, as you can't tell. Krieg. All right, that's gonna waste too much time trying to read these. Shawarma. Except for that I could get. All right, so we have a big square. Are these trolley bus wires? No, these are not. This is a big roundabout. Magnet. I can't. Antica. Gas. All right, so I need does anyone have a flag around here? Anyone, anywhere? I only got a minute left, and I haven't seen any flags on the websites. I think this is somewhere in Russia. But I don't have the best way to guess that. I don't see a road sign. Like, that tells me what highway I'm on. McDonald's. Stop. Alright, do we have a... Alright, this says Russia. Russia. Alright, so this is Russia. Moscow suburb. It better be. It is not. 702 miles. So down we go. So 5,000 to less than 2,500. All right, so let's. All right, so we're in like someone's driveway, practically. A driveway where they use Mandarin script. But oh no, this is Japanese. Definitely Japanese. With all those K cars for sure. All right, so can we? All right, so what is here? Is this like a fish? Why are the signs pointing this way from one side and the other? I would like to get out of this neighborhood, actually. All right, here's our main road. There we go. Yeah, right. They're driving on the left side, or the wrong side of the street. So for sure it's Japan. Tea, coffee, and food. That's a nice combination. And now let's see where this combination is located. All right, so we're at 255. Okay, Okinawa. Finally, this time well, I had Okinawa one last time, but it was on the wrong island. So let's do a quick scan here. Make sure they don't play it like that again. All right. All right, so this time we're on the right road. All right, 255, Okinawa to Naha. And Naha, I saw, it's way down here. But Okinawa is here. So anyway, where's the 255? All right, here's the 255. And Okinawa is 9 kilometers away. Well, it seems like the 255 doesn't go ends a bit. All right, so let's find this. All right, can you take me back to the start, maybe? Do I want to? All right, coffee, tea. Can I find a coffee, tea, and food spot? What is this called? Tea, coffee, best tea, coffee. Carbide Takase, Okinawa container. I think we're going the wrong way. I'm going to be on a limb on this one, probably. And it's probably in, like, here. Yeah, not bad. I was a little farther into the town. All right, so we missed that one by 2 points, but I think we're doing well. We have just one more. We just have to get 3,000 to be able to pop over 20,000 again, and glad I got at least one 5,000, basically two 5,000, but not officially, of course. Republic of Botswana. All right, thank you. That's very helpful. All right, where in the Republic of Botswana are we? Proposed multi-story integrated office block at Chwaneng. All right, so where's Chwaneng? And while I'm wandering around guessing, say it could be now it is as good a time as ever to hit the like, comment, subscribe buttons so you can keep getting more of these. And a few other videos might start popping up soon when I get a chance to film them and edit them and stuff. And meanwhile, I have found Drawning, proposed multi-story office block at Drawning. So wow, they have an airport here. So where do they put in a proposed multi-story office block? Is it going to be in the flight path? I hope not, for their sake. For everyone's sake, really. You don't want to end up like some cities where it's hard to build because they have all these airport restrictions. All right, so we started out like right by the roundabout. The question is, what side of the roundabout are we entering? Are we entering the highway side, the side by side part? All right, what does this sign say? So this way. All right, that's not as useful. All right, but this is useful. Oh, I can't go down that road, but there's a gas station that way. And what's this way? Well, I mean, I don't need to know if they're driving on the wrong side of the road they drive on at this point because I already know where they are. All right, so what is this? Anyway, the road safety place is... All right, so That's the wrong side of the road to be the technical college. Is that the golf spot? Alright, so take me back to the beginning. What side of the roundabout are we on? Alright, we're on the right side of the roundabout, so we're on this side. Yes. Woo! 2 5,000s. 24 yards. And to over 20,000 for a third day in a row. Anyway, folks, it's a silver medal. It gives us a little. I don't know what. I guess I don't know what gets 24. The gold medal actually, and I'm glad this time. For once, I have gotten them all in the right country. I know that hasn't always been the case, even when I get high scores. So I'm glad to have gotten them all in the right country this time around. The worst result was in Russia. Took forever to took forever to really nail down that it was Russia versus maybe Ukraine or Belarus or something. So wasted a lot of time there, but now here we are, and we still got over 20,000, which is the kind of personal goal I have for these games. Obviously, I would like to get 25,000, but over 20,000 at least is where I'm pleasantly surprised, I guess you could say. And fortunately, computer has been working fine these days, so hopefully I'll see if I could recover the video of that day that got botched, and if it'll eventually work and if it does, I can get it put up at some point. And otherwise, I will see you again tomorrow. We are 10 days in and heading for another streak. Oh, you need to subscribe to get the streak features. All right, well, maybe it looks like I might start to subscribe soon if I keep playing this religiously. And so, without further ado, this has been Marvin's Musings on the GeoGuessr, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.